from side to side. Peekaboo, I see you, peekaboo, I see you, looking at me, looking at you. Hold up, where you going? What you doing? Where you staying? What you need? What you want? I said, without you by my side, my side, my side. Without you by my side. One time from side to side. Without you by my side, I can't go outside. Without you by my side, I can't go outside. Without you by my side, I can't go outside. One time from side to side. All my life, by my side. All my life.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the show. My name is Clo Show. Thank you so much for being here. I am super. Hi, Smitty Puff. I'm super excited. Hello, Car Wreck Zombie. Hi, Chloe. Hello. How are you? I'm glad you were able to get your name. I like it. Yeah, I know. I'm so happy you're here. How you guys doing tonight? Happy Monday to you, Smitty Puff. Did you make it home safely? No craziness? I'm chillin'. Hi, Cass. Doing good. Yes, yes. That makes me very happy to hear. Going on a train is something I've never done. I've always wanted to. I just never had the opportunity. It's very boring. Well, I was thinking like one of those like really pretty trains, that like go through the mountains of Colorado or something, or like up the California coast. Something to make it like worth it. I've even heard of like a really pretty train ride through Arkansas. One of my grandmas lives there and she wanted to take us, my son and I, and my husband. But my son was way too little. I was like, I don't think he can be on a train for like 2 hours. I definitely didn't think he was. Colorado is beautiful. I want to go there again. When did you go there? Yeah, I've never been to Colorado. That's like on our list. We're actually going there in August. Smitty Puff finished his degree and he's gonna walk. And so we're gonna go there and then we're gonna go to Utah, which is where the graduation's at. I went on a train ride in Texas. That was pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Got one of those wooden train whistles. Oh yeah. I wonder if that's at the same place that the train or the Thomas the Train excursion thing is. Like in 2021, I think. Okay, cool. So not too long ago. Enough that you still like remember everything. That's kind of what I was getting at. Was like if it was a long time ago. What are you gonna do this next week since you don't have school and you don't have being here? Any big things planned this week? I'm getting my dog back from my aunt. Oh, awesome. So you're coming back? Or is she bringing it there? I'm so excited. I'm sure. I'm so sorry that you haven't had the dog, but I'm glad you're getting it back. I'm sure that will help you feel a lot more at home. Having an animal. We're meeting like halfway in Denton. Oh, nice. I'm glad they're taking you to go grab it. What kind of dog is it? Can you guys hear the music? Because my music stopped. Yes. Mini dachshund. So cute. Love a cute little mini dachshund. Oh, I can hear it again. I can hear the music. I can barely hear it. Let's change that, cat. Come on. I mean, train or car wrecked zombie, not train wreck, my bad. That's what my anxiety was worried about when you were traveling. So I am actually playing Pac-Man tonight, which is not a very exhilarating game, obviously. However, I don't know if you recall me telling you the other night, but I am doing a cookbook challenge. In the cookbook that I am using for the challenge, the first game is Pac-Man. And I'm going to make Pac-Man pellets from it once I finish. But I need to finish the game first so I can make the video. Or, well, Smitty can make the video. But I have not been able to finish it yet. So I am taking tonight to try and finish it. That would be very good. Very good. Woo! Pac-Man! Oh, I don't have that one set up. Wow. That was clutch. What was clutch? Oh, my... Getting it? Kinda nut. Kaz, are you a big Pac-Man fan? I do not think I saw you try and play it at the place we went the other night, so I'm gonna guess not. Because you weren't like, hold on, I've got to play Pac-Man. Yeah, you looped the killer. Oh, hell yeah. I've never been able to get very far in Pac-Man, not really. Yeah, I haven't been able to either. It's proving to be more difficult than I realized, to be honest. Like, I think it might end up being more of a pain to finish than I would like to admit. But, hopefully not. No, don't turn. No, no, no. They just get so fast. Like, that's where I'm like, I don't know. It's gonna be really hard because I have to get to level 14 while getting a fruit from every level. I mean, I know I can do it for sure, but yeah, 3 more weeks of Pac-Man. Whoa, Retro Monday. Monday. Hey, Crafty, how you doing? Yeah, we're doing Retro Monday. Oh, shh. How you doing, Crafty? Happy Monday. Glad to see ya. I gotta say, though, freaking killing it, because like this is way better than I normally do. I'm definitely on like last life every time by now, so I'm pretty happy. I think it's boding well for the eve. I'm just gonna keep getting better, and I'm just gonna win tonight. That's it. Rip apple. Yeah. Wait, I got the apple. They turn so fast. Oh shit. I mean crap. Yeah, this run a good one. Did you get one up? Yeah, I did. It was the apple. Evil. Evil, evil, evil. So is the goal to get all those little dots? Yeah, it is. To get all those little dots, and that's all you need to level, to like go to the next level, but For my challenge, I'm trying to get the fruit from each level, so each one is different. I mean, they end up repeating, but let's see. Oh. No. I'm always playing this on something where the joystick doesn't accept your input for like 2 seconds. Yeah, I think that might make it way harder for sure. But my keyboard's pretty quick. We toyed with the idea of buying a joystick for her PC, but I'd have to ruin one of the inputs to get the real authentic feel. Oof, what a run. Was that your PB? Yes, it was. That's what I'm saying. Just going up from here, guys. It's all good. Yeah, I like when they're little like scared ghosts for this long. Ah! Oops. Wow, not doing great so far. Oh, I realized I can use this instead of WASD, but now it's feeling weird. By this I mean like up, down, sideways arrows, or left, right arrows. I also took your advice and I'm trying to meditate daily. Aww! That makes me so happy to hear. I think you will start to see progress, even if it's just being able to sit quietly with yourself and you don't have anything magical happen. That's just a good skill to have. I'm really proud of you. It's a little hard right now. Yeah, I'm sure. It's very difficult, especially at the beginning. I think like I was telling you the other night, like, especially when like the world gets crazy and like my mind gets out of alignment, I definitely can feel myself struggling to meditate and to focus on the now. It's just like giving yourself that grace that like, sure, it's hard right now, but it will get easier eventually, and that's all that matters. And for now, I'm just going to keep doing it, because as long as you keep going, that's all that matters. The only way you can fail is by quitting. There's no like magical outcome or certain outcome that you should expect. Oh shoot. Life's hard and meditating's hard, that's for sure. See, this is about the level it normally is. Or has been. It's fine. Okay, I think I go back to WASD. I think that was better for me. Probably because my posture was way better. I'm probably gonna do it in a little bit, to be honest. I'm getting tired, so I plan on doing it before bed. I think that's perfect. Meditation for sleep is such a valuable asset to have. Even if you don't have like a great experience, just being able to sit there quietly and breathe will definitely help you with sleeping. Even if it's just allowing your mind to rest a little bit and get like adjusted. Like, okay, I get it. I'm about to go to sleep. Just like when like little kids need a bedtime routine. Like that helps them. I'm not calling you a little kid, but I'm just saying everybody needs that like switch of like, oh, I'm going to bed. Okay, gotcha. Because our brains just want to keep going forever. Always a great way to get in a sleepy mindset. Yeah, for sure. I think what you're doing is a really big step. I'm really proud of you. And I appreciate you sitting by. Why? I can't talk. Coming by. I was gonna say sleeping by, but that's not what I meant to say. I'm very thankful that you came by and are hanging out. And I hope you sleep well and your meditation goes better today. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go, Chloe, but I'll tune in next time. Love you. Oh, I love you too. Sleep well. be honest, I am a little foggy today. I've been having so many sinus problems, allergies. Car wreck zombie is now following. Thank you so much for the follow, car wreck. But yeah, I spent all that time setting up that a follow, what are they called? Not countdown, a follow goal tracker thing, and totally forgot to put it on my stream. I'm gonna try and remember to do that after this run. Yeah, but as I was saying, yeah, I'm not feeling great today. Sinuses or allergies or whatever are kicking my behind. Oh, shoot. Got stuck. Need a Peepo Sick emote and a Peepo Zen. There was just so many. I tried to get so many. And there's not a way to like do a big group of them, which is silly to me. I feel like there should be just like a get top 100 or whatever. In that recording, Smitty Puff, do I sound sick? Or like stuffy? I don't know how I sound right now, do you? Hmm. Not top 100 would be wild emotes. Boobs and stuff. No, sound fine. Okay, good. Okay, let's see if I can get this thing over here real quick. Oh, was it on this thing? I'm trying to remember where I even did it at now. I think I saw it open on your Mac, right? Oh, was it on my Mac? Oh, I don't know what I did it on then. Oh, I think I remember. Here we go. I found it. I'm gonna do a quick subathon. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. so I found it. But I had to redo it, unfortunately. I had done it before, but okay. No big deal. We're together so quick. Ooh, I like that one. Perfect. Hey Chloe, I'm about to leave but wanted to drop by for a little bit before I head out. Well, thank you so much for dropping by, Drago. I hope you have a fun evening. Drago! No way! I hope you're doing good, Drago. Having fun with life. Ripos, see you in the after party. Get a load of this guy. Yeah, he's something alright. Like 20 by 10. I feel like it's huge though. I need to change its size. I know that's what I'm supposed to do, but I object. Oh, that's way better. See, this is why I object. Fixed on the fly. You ever play the Pac-Man games on PS2? My mom loved those. I did not. Like Pac-Man World? I think so. I have not played those. That would probably be pretty fun though. If this proves to be too hard, I might switch. I think so. It was like 3D Pac-Man. I had Pac-Man World 2 on the GameCube. That sounds fun. Oh, see, that's perfect. Like the goal? I like the goal. That's all that matters. I always forget about the tunnel. Tunnel to the other side. Did not meet them both. Did you say you were gonna switch? Yeah. Yeah, Pac-Man World 2, I remember that cover art. I played the shit out of that one just to collect on. Nice. I definitely did not play any of them. I never really had that many games. I remember when I sold my GameCube like a dummy, and I only had like, at the very end, like 7 games I think total. And 4 of them I don't know if I even ever played. It might have just been like given to me as a Christmas gift by somebody I didn't really know very well, who was like, "You'd love this." And I was like, also, I think I've mentioned this before, I was just such a baby. I gave up so easily on games. So if a game wasn't a game that my older uncle or my dad would play and like help me to beat, then I would just give up and I'd be like, I'm done with that. I'd collected probably like 15 to 20 by the time I sold my GameCube. See, I feel like for the amount of time that I had my GameCube, I feel like that's like closer to the number. Oh, fudge. That's closer to the number I should have had. But I kind of just got like obsessed with the games I got obsessed with, and I didn't care about anything else. And then shortly after I got my DS, and then it was like game over. That's what I wanted to collect. I like remember when I wanted that little like Guitar Hero spin-off game or whatever for the DS with the little device thing you had to buy or that came with the game. And I made my parents drive, or I asked them to drive, I guess. I asked them to drive so far to get me that game. Because I was like, it's finally at the GameStop! We have to go, Mom! Nobody loves me. Probably uncomfortably accurate. So what I sounded like as a mid-puberty child trying to convince my parents to take 45 minutes to a GameStop. I played that like a year ago at work. No shit, really? Was it as fun as I remember it was? I don't remember selling it, but we have gone through everything we own and I have not seen it. Oh, interesting. I was so good at that Guitar Hero. I honestly cannot remember if I was good or not. All I know is that the only game I can actively like remember my level at was Nintendog. And you'd probably think like, oh, she was probably like great at it, right? It's like a silly game. No, I could not train those freaking dogs to save my life. And I would just get so mad, and I'd take that little DS pin late at night when I was hiding up in my little bunk bed playing it. I'd take that little pin and I'd go scribble, 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 scribble really hard. I'd get so mad and it wouldn't work. Obviously. I got my Guitar Hero DS controller, but I don't know where my game is. It was pretty fun. I distinctly remember being told to stop playing on a road trip because the little guitar pick stylus was loud as I think I must have done easy as a kid. I got 100% on my first try on easy, but hard was like 80%. Always. Anyways, I gotta get going. Later, guys. Bye, Drago! Have a good evening. I could do expert on like 95% of the songs. It's pretty wild. I definitely can tell you I was not that good. Like, that's just a damn fact. Yeah, like, for sure. Like... There's just no world where I was that good at that silly game. Okay. Where's my... Ow. Disappeared. Okay, this is the one. I feel it. It's disappointing that we have not found that game, because I would love to play that. That would be my next game after Pokemon. Yeah, a DS game. DS is the best console, might be. Is it considered a console? Handheld console? Can you hear me? Hello, hello? Okay, so I think we're doing good. I think we're back to normal. I don't know what happened. But I'm gonna blame Smitty, because I can. Is Just kidding. Oh. Cleaned my room and I found my old 3DS. Nice. That's a huge win. I think it was on my end, so you absolutely can blame me. Oh, cool. Totally kidding, but works out. Nice. Here for it. What games do you have for the 3DS? Fallen Leaf? I'll buy your old 3DS. I don't think the charger works. Damn, I heard they don't make any 3DS chargers anymore. Like, they're literally impossible to find. They're like $800 a piece. Oh, shoot. I want to borrow a charger. It'll be $750 for you. Friends and family discount. Okay, so I said that was the one, but it was not. That's fine. Ha ha ha. I have one. A 3DS or a charger? Or both. Probably both, huh? Too busy being a smartass and got by a ghost. Yeah, if not being a smartass was a prerequisite for beating this game, then I've already failed my challenge, because I will never be able to beat it then. Okay. Both. Yeah. Also, you can borrow some games if you want. Fallen Leaf, did you tell me what games you had? Or have? Anything good? I can't remember any of the other 3DS games I played other than like Nintendog and yeah, and that guitar game. I know I had so many though. Oh, I had Professor Layton's or Professor something. I only have Pokemon Y, Home Designer, Animal Crossing, and a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. Well, don't let little Corn see that, because he'll definitely want to take it from you. Not a lot, yeah, I'll try some out, definitely. Yeah, I got that time and I wasn't being a smartass, so it happens either way. Did you beat Pokemon Y? I know I do not go the optimal route. Oh, and there has to be one. I'm sure. Pac-Man fans are like, of course there's one. I literally played it for like 2 days, got lost, and gave up. There you go. That's awesome. I was not a perfectionist on games back in the day. Oops. Gotta get back to that. Not giving a crap. Back in the old day. I was a bit slow, okay. I'm silently judging you for getting lost in Pokemon Y. I've never played it, so I can't judge. Because I definitely sometimes get a little mixed up on the Pokemon I'm playing. It's hard, man. I feel like they're always running out of charge or like out of the stuff so fast. Although I am almost completely done with Mario Wonder and I'm stuck on the final level and it's so hard, dude. Oof. Is that one you were playing with the sibling? The brother? Is it fighting Bowser? Or is it some other final boss? I'm excited to play that game eventually. It looked like a little bit too much for me at some points, but I think it's still probably pretty fun. Got that strawberry. Go away. Okay. I feel like they're avoiding me this round. Like, I'm not complaining at all, but... No, I did defeat that one, but I had to go back and collect all the flower coins and all the levels to unlock a secret final level. Jeez. That's pretty nuts. So that would be considered like 100%ing the game compared to your level right now is not fully beating the game. Oh, they were coming over here, man. They were ready. Oof. And the flagpoles, and this level is like a challenge of all the badges. It only has checkpoints every 5 challenges. There's like 7. Jeez. That sounds tough. Is it one that you play together? Like, would that make it harder or would that make it easier? Thought you were gonna come over here, didn't you? Silly little ghost. I feel like sometimes they're slow on purpose, so I'll try and eat them. Like, go away, I don't want to eat you. Tested it out today, and it's definitely harder with 2 people. All 2 people, or you 2 people? Like, if you had, like, Brian, would that, or Smittypuff, would that make it, like, a million times easier? Plus, it wastes double the lives. I think we wasted 100 lives today trying to coordinate. Jeez. Okay, never mind. It sounds like it's just too difficult with another person. That's a lot of lives, man. Game over. Like that time, he was definitely trying to get eaten, man. Then he would run so fast. I lost half of my sanity today, and I think it's both hard with bro and being hard in general with two people. That's fair. I mean, it's not me trying to be mean, because trying to do it with me would probably be even worse than him. He's not the best at the timing, unfortunately. Yeah, I feel that. It's hard. I'm sure that has a lot of timing too. Like an unbelievable amount. Oh man. This one is going great. Oh, he followed me all the way over here. How rude. That red one is so aggressive, man. Just like stereotypical red personalities. Yes, and it's like they put all of their hate and despair making this level. Oh, this is like the level where all the game developers don't hold back. So they're like, this is just absolute gaming hell. That's hilarious. I'm sure there's games like that, man, that are just like, this is 100% just like all of the horrible things we've wanted to put into games. But we couldn't because the average person wouldn't be able to beat it. Mm. Does anyone know if the map ever changes? Or it just stays like this forever? Oof. I thought it did, but maybe that's after 7. Well, you know what that means. I'd have to get to 7 to find out. Well, 8, I guess. Ha ha ha. 2,000. Oh, gosh. They're just so fast. Game over. Yeah, I definitely don't think I've gotten past this fruit. Like getting the next fruit. They jumped you, I know. They're being abusive. Rude. What's the hardest game that you've ever played, Fallen Leaf? The hardest game that I've beaten has definitely been Portal. Game was hard. that final boss on the first one, I believe, took me forever. I think I cried, literally, because I was just like so close. Probably Super Mario Galaxy, but then again, I was little. Game isn't easy. Galaxy was pretty hard, man. I don't know though. Especially if you try to get all the stars. Yeah, I don't think, because we were or no, we beat Galaxy, right? I think. And I don't think we could have beat it right then, at least, if we had to get all the stars, because there were some that were just not happening. I think Mario games unlock another level of rage that you didn't know existed. Yeah, we did. I agree with you. They're so fun. Such well-made games. So terribly frustrating. Like, I know that there's been times where I'm like, I'm never picking up a controller again. That's it. Like, video games for me, done. I definitely would just pick it up the next day, but especially like during summer, I remember playing like so much Mario Galaxy and stuff. Oops. Playing one level for like 4 hours. Getting so pissed. Being like, that's it. I'm done. I'm done with this stupid game. And then the very next morning being like, alright, time to do it again. After I completed my wholesome, delicious breakfast of 3 Eggos with an insane amount of butter and syrup on top of them. I'm a boss at Mario Kart, but I'll take pride in that. Yeah, you are pretty good. I don't remember who we were talking to, but we were talking about how good you are at that game. And how playing with you and Smitty is just annoying. We need to have a Mario Kart tournament. Why don't we just skip to the end where you and Fallen Leaf play? I would be interested to see who won between brother and I. Our brother, man. I think it would be a close race. She used to whoop my ass. Yeah. She was so good. I remember in Georgia playing with her and you on the couch. And I was just like, this is just not fun. At all. Plus, that was like the first time I had played Mario Kart since I had played like Double Dash. And it is way more nauseating on the Switch. The mechanics and like the twisting and like I remember playing the map that like it reminds me a little bit of like Wario's, what is it, Wario's Stadium or something, the coloring, but it loops around a lot. I don't know, but it was so nauseating the first time I played, and I was just like, how are you guys doing this? I'm sure you'll be down. Who wouldn't be down for a tournament they know they're gonna win? Or at least get second place in. That's a bet I always take. Oof, losing 2 lives on this one. That's not pretty. Do you know you can eat the ghost guys when they're blue for points? Yes, I do. However, when they come back, they are more angry and they move faster. So I intentionally try to avoid eating them because I don't care about points. I care about beating it. And they're a nightmare after they come back. Especially the red one. And when they're blue, you can't see which one is red. And I can't, like, avoid it unless I paid attention. And I'm not going to do that. Ah, that makes sense. I was just curious, not a OG with Pac-Man. I only figured it out after I started playing for this competition. I'm not an OG with Pac-Man either. No, I appreciate you letting me know, because if I didn't know, I'd be like, what the? Why did you not tell me? And there's a good chance I don't know. Just this one time, I did. Every time I play at like a retro arcade, I'm like, after the first 2 levels, I'm like, okay, I'm done, thanks. And I usually end up almost killing myself. On purpose, I would say, because I'm just done, because I'm just doing stupid things. That's because it's too repetitive for me. These type of games get old. Ooh, I went the wrong way. Breath of the Wild was hard at first too, but when I got the hang of it, it wasn't a chicken, it was good. I need to start playing Tears of the Kingdom again too. It's just a lot more ground to cover. I don't really think I know what that game is. Is that what you're gonna pick up after Wonder? I got stuck. It's the next Zelda after Breath of the Wild. They're like free roam Zelda games, and it's hard to believe they're made the game even bigger. I already feel like Breath of the Wild was too big. Oh man, I didn't know there was another game after Breath of the Wild. I can't remember how many hours it said on the thing, but it was a lot. The game FAQs or whatever. know, I thought Breath of the Wild was huge at first, and now it's like, wow, now I got 2 more levels on top of that. Jeez. Is it a popular game? Like, I mean, obviously I know it's like mildly popular because it's Zelda, but like, do people like really like the game comparatively? Or do they mostly feel like you guys do as well, that it's a little too big? Yeah, definitely. Cool. I don't know. I think it's pretty popular. It's a good game, but I think it's just unnecessarily large. Was it just like, hey guys, see how big of a game we can make? Can't believe I did that. That was just so silly. Look at this mad red guy. So angry. That was close. That was not good. Yeah, basically it just takes up a lot of time, especially the underground portion. Go. You're just there forever. Even though it's open world, there's still like an actual ending though, right? Yes. Cool. Well, I'm excited to play it one day. I have so many Zeldas to play. I haven't even finished one yet. Like a singular one, not like the first one. You have to finish the first one soon. Well, maybe not too soon. Not so soon. No, it's gonna be so fast. I'm gonna beat all these games so quick. As you can tell by my awesome Pac-Man skills. I wish there was an amount of times you could eat them that they would like disappear for good. At least on this level. It would help me so much. Ooh, I did not go up like I meant to. There's a lot of games on that in that cookbook that I am very excited to play. I feel like I've just missed out on so many games over the years because I was being stubborn. And now I have so many to catch up on. And there's so many new games all the time that are so fun looking. Like how? How do you choose? Oh, no. Okay. I heard that It Takes Two is a fun game. That, I believe, is on the list, isn't it, Smitty Puff? Even if it's not, I have also heard it's a really fun game, and we've wanted to play it multiple times, but now we have been avoiding it because I believe it's on the cookbook. But we also realized that we were looking at some of the wrong recipes because I kept looking at the Amazon listing instead of the book. It was so silly, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it changed. I'd have to look. You keep saying it is, but I don't remember ever seeing it. Maybe I'm just completely making it up. I mean, that's definitely a possibility. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, for sure. Did not work out right. Ooh, I got further though. Got that bell, baby. I want to play it. I haven't watched gameplay of it yet. That surprises me because I feel like you and our brother are really big on watching gameplay. But maybe it's more of our brother than you. It looks so fun though, yeah. I want to play it. If it's not on in the cookbook, I might try and convince Smitty to play it prior to, or not prior to, during the challenge at some point when I take a break. He's bigger on it, but I like to do it too. Well, I sure know he's bigger on it because he's always watching gameplay videos. I told him you watch videos more than you play. He's like, yeah, I have to be prepared for everything. And I am like the complete opposite of you guys. I'm not even like a watch a tutorial or read instructions person. I just like start playing and often struggle because of it. Oh. And sometimes when Smitty is explaining stuff to me, I'm just like, uh-huh, uh-huh. And then I am in my head already trying to figure out how to play rather than listening, which is really silly, I know, but and then I'm like, why don't I know how to play? Maybe because I didn't listen. Doing great. It's nice to be introspective. Good to recognize when you got problems. We all have problems. Just a joke. Did not mean to eat that little ghosty boy. That's of course. Not on the first one. Sometimes I struggle though because I'll spoil like story-based games or twists by watching gameplay before playing it. When you do that, do you feel like you don't want to play it anymore? Because that's how I feel like I would want, or that's how I would feel like I would feel, I guess. That was a silly sentence. That's why I avoid watching that kind of stuff, because I'm like, if I play, or if I watch this right now, I'm definitely not going to want to play it. There's certain games where I wouldn't even watch Smitty stream it because I wanted to play it. Or just even knowing how to do all the little things. Like, I feel like it, for me at least, like, obviously every person's different, but for me it takes away, like, a part of the game that's fun and interesting. Like, all those hidden little secrets and where to go. And if you've watched it all, it's like, well, why am I even bothering? At least that's how I feel, but that's probably not the best mentality either, of being transparent, because it's like, just because I know a little bit of the game doesn't mean that it's not fun to experience it myself. But we beaten this tonight. We're trying, man. I get you only sometimes, but I also like doing it myself to feel accomplished. Plus, I've replayed a lot of ooh, I almost got it. But plus, I've replayed a lot of these games because the gameplay was fun, and I think it takes away from it a little. Gotcha. That's fair though. People like will replay games like a bunch and still love it every time, so maybe I'm just being a baby. Definitely quite the possibility. Whoa. There we go. Some games worth it determined by a twist or story point that if you know beforehand, ruins a big part of it. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess it's just like a case-by-case basis kind of thing. Like, how much are you losing of the game because you know this? Wow, that's just rude. Yeah, depends on the game. Hard to buy into a story if you know who is the bad guy the whole time. Well, we all know that Pac-Man is a bad man or bad guy in this story, and we can still play it. trying to steal these ghost fruit. Then when he gets a power pellet, what does he do? He eats the ghost. Bad guy. I've replayed The Last of Us in the Little Nightmare game so many times. Why is the Pac-Man the bad guy? I just told you, because he eats the little ghosties and he's stealing their fruit. They're just trying to live their life. And he's over here being a bully. It's hard playing the antagonist in a game the whole time, you know? That's what I'm feeling right now. It's really big on my psyche. I feel like this is really just all a metaphor for actually how the government takes from the poor. Whoever created Pac-Man was way ahead of their time, man. Like, what if there's more to Pac-Man and the Ghost lore? That's what I'm saying, man. Like, what if, like, Pac-Man actually, like, is the story game of the century? All of the centuries. Okay, I don't like that face, Mini Puff. Don't need to burst a bubble that I have just to be mean. I'm just trying to figure out the lore, man. Or maybe Pac-Man is actually like racist to the ghost. And he's trying to like not let them have anything. Wouldn't be such a fun childhood game then, would it? Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting this game. And then sometimes my fingers just go like, blah. And I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I did not mean to eat him. But what if the ghosts like killed Pac-Man's family and to get them back he needs fruit and orbs? Okay, but there's a Mrs. Pac-Man though, so obviously they did not kill his wife. And so if they killed his kids or whatever, just make more. It's fine. Like, maybe Pac-Man's just being a baby. A revenge story. That's crazy. Just saying, you never know. I read my son this different, I've never seen it before, but like this different storybook version that like almost looks like it's anime, but it's like the Little Red Riding Hood and everything. It's like basic stories. Should I be worried for corn? Probably not. Maybe though. But yeah, there's just like these stories in it, like Little Red Riding Hood, and I don't remember what it said exactly, but the story was just so incredibly morbid, which I know like a lot of the Disney stories are. But this version of the Little Red Riding Hood, I was just like pretty shocked by. I guess it would be helpful if I knew what it said, but I do not. Maybe Smitty Puff remembers. Oh! There was a hunter, I remember now. There was a hunter in the forest nearby who overheard the grandma screaming when she was being eaten by the wolf. And so the hunter comes in with his shotgun and shoots the wolf dead and then cuts open the wolf and then cuts the grandma and the Little Red Riding Hood out of the wolf's stomach. And it says like, and obviously he was dead because he was cut open or something like that. It's horrible. Some of these kids' stories, man, they be wild. Yeah. And just the whole like, well, back in my day, we read that. And I'm like, okay, it doesn't mean that it's okay. Still traumatizing, even if you got traumatized. Oh my god, who published that and said, yeah, definitely kid worthy? That's what I'm saying. When I flipped the page and there was a man standing there with a shotgun and then he came in with a knife and sliced open a stomach, I was like, geez, a little harsh. In the Cinderella stories, like the stepsisters like cut off their toes or something to try and fit into the sandal or to the glass tripper. Why did I say that? Slipper. There you go. Traumatized kids core. Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to think of what other like horrible things I can remember, because I remember reading a lot of them. That's like, what is it? Richard Scarry's Tales or whatever. I almost bought Baby Corn or Little Corn, the book, because it had a bunch of them, but I read the first few of them and I was like, that's terrifying, man. I would for sure have nightmares of that as a child. And I think that's the thing Smitty and I try to always remember is like, would we have had nightmares of that as a kid? Okay, well then let's try and not let our kids see it right now. Because I remember having nightmares very young. Before I even had a good reason to have nightmares. I think like life is just scary to kids that little. They really can't control much, so they have to feel as if things just happened to them rather than just life. You know, you control your life and for the most part things are fine. The little ones don't understand that. They're just like, it's just chaos all the time. Okay, like, I'm pretty happy with the fact that I've gotten at least, I think, all the fruit now, because I think the bell is the last fruit. Because that would mean I'm, like, almost halfway there. Like, isn't great, for sure. But definitely gives me hope. Yeah, definitely their little wee thing. Our brains definitely betray us, for sure. I remember just being scared of everything, seeing things in the shadows all the time, being scared of every noise, even though some of the noises I would hear every night, and I knew what they were, like the dishwasher, for example. Like, why am I scared of the dishwasher? I know it's a dishwasher. But as a kid, there was no logic. It was just, I'm alone, and holy crap, that sounds terrifying. I always think of the elf scene where he's freaking out about the radiator. That's how like kids really feel though. Like, it's making this whoo sound, and it's like, it's just the swishing of a dishwasher. It's really not that big of a deal. They don't know that though. I've had so many unnecessary nightmares when I was a kid, like especially of family members turning evil and scary. Buddy was so real for that though. Yeah, he was. Maybe not all of those nightmares were fake. Maybe one day everybody in the family just turns against you and turns evil. Just kidding. Totally messing with you. That's really crazy that that's what you dreamed of. Like every kid just has such different anxieties, because I don't know if I ever had a dream like that. Mine was always like demon possession and stuff like that. No. They just move so fast, man. My fingers just cannot click the little WASD fast enough. Get away from me, red one. But it wasn't like boo scary. It was like you knew it wasn't them and it was an imposter, like a mimic type thing. I remember so many of them just staring and smiling at me or running full force. Oh my god, that's terrifying. That is not what I thought you were saying. That's horrifying. I take back what I said, man. Jeez. I can't believe you had those nightmares as a kid. This is terrifying. Do you remember like seeing a scary movie like that or something as a kid on accident? Because I know you weren't allowed to watch those movies. But like, is there something that specifically triggered that? Or is that all just your good old brain? Oops, I missed the cherry. Very scary. It was. I remember all of them, dude. I don't remember anything resembling things like that I don't know. It was. I don't remember anything resembling things like that. I don't know. Oh. Like any shows or anything, I got you. That's crazy. The fact that you remember them all, that's pretty scary. Did you ever have a dream like that about me? I remember our brother having sleeping problems, but I don't remember you ever really having sleeping problems. You slept so well. Yes, I remember one. I think it was only once. Okay, I'll take just once. That's pretty good. In the grand scheme of your life, for how much we like saw each other growing up, especially. Could be worse. Like if you were like, oh yeah, I had that dream every other day, I would have been like, shit. I do think I remember you standing over mom's bed though, a couple times in a really creepy fashion. I definitely know one of you guys stood over mom's bed, but might have not been you, now that I'm thinking about it. Hold on, I gotta read this. You like called me into the bathroom and like you were going to do my hair, but you were acting so weird. Like not only locked the door, but you like had slits for eyes and just kept smiling at me in the mirror. Did I sleepwalk? I think so. I might be wrong though. It might have been our brother. But I could have swore one of you sleepwalked. Oops, I got stuck. That's terrifying, by the way. I'm sure, like, for a week after that, every time I went to do your hair, you're probably like, oh, I hope this bitch doesn't turn into a demon again. Just ready to, like, drop kick me. This is a wild conversation to hear in the background. This your typical background noise, man. Talking about slits for eyes, demons, and all that good stuff. It was. I don't know why my brain tried to put me against you all. I don't know. That's pretty nuts, though. Your brain was like, no family for you. That's for sure. Yeah, it would be definitely hard to trust people after that. I may have had a dream, or it may have been real, of you chasing me down a hallway. Aw, why doesn't Fallen Leaf want to give me hugs? I don't know, maybe because she literally watched you murder her in her dream? I am getting close to the end of my stream because my sinuses are driving me crazy. I remember this funny one about mom that I thought was scary at the time. Are you able to type it out and tell me? Ooh, so angry. Yeah, we're gonna call it there, I think. It's that point where struggling to see. I don't know if your allergies are bad at all, fallen leaf, but I feel like there's like so much pressure in my face. I watched Transformers earlier that day, and the nightmare was that mom was acting all normal. Then she got like really mad and turned into a transformer. I tried to run and yell, but I was in slow-mo and I couldn't run. Nah, I'm chill. That's hilarious. The fact that you try to run in slow-mo makes it so much better. Do you feel like you have bad allergies at all, ever? No, not at all, really. It's cool. It's a lucky thing to have, man. Only when it gets like gets cold super fast. Oh yeah, that's such a tough time. Especially like when in the morning it'll be like 30 to 40 degrees. By the afternoon it's like 80 or 75. And your face just can't keep up. Harsh. Or like what you're saying when it's 80 degrees one day and then it's 30 the next. But anyways, thank you so much for hanging out. It was so nice to see you. Make sure to, the weather is bipolar during that time of year. It sure is. Make sure you follow the socials. I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central. And pretty soon here, I will be starting on my cookbook challenge, which will be fun, which is what this whole Pac-Man little era is about. I gotta beat this game. And I thought it was a good night to do some practice. But anyways, it was so nice to hang out. Happy Monday again. And I will see you again on Wednesday. Good night.